In 2011, the South African Post Office launched the play Stamps at the Grahamstown National Arts Festival.
Then, in 2012, they sponsored a student theatre competition, which UCT Drama School won.
As a result, the Post Office production was created by the UCT School of Drama.
The first performance was held at St Andrew's Prep on the 3rd of July 2013. Next they performed for the children at the Fingo Festival on the 4th of July.
It's great to see you here, new friends. Keep me tapping hands back and sing along.
The plot focuses on two friends, Sive and Murray, who are best friends and do everything together. But for the holidays, Sive has to go away to her grandmother's farm, her Gogo's farm in the Eastern Cape. And when she's there, although she's enjoying being on the farm, she feels very, very far away from her best friend. So her Gogo suggests she writes a letter.
But I miss my best friend Murray. He's so far away, Gogo.
Well, when I used to miss someone who was really far away, we used to send letters.
Which she's not really familiar with, so we then go through the process of her writing the letter, taking the letter to the post office, buying a stamp, sending the letter, and then finally the end of the show focuses on Sive waiting to see if she's got a reply from her best friend.
What is it? Gogo, it's a shell, Gogo.
A shell?
There's a note too.
The thing is maybe just to create an awareness about letter writing. And we have a saying that when last did you have this warm, fuzzy feeling from receiving an email? You know, it's just so different from receiving a letter from somebody special that was written to you in, by hand, and you receive it and you read it and it's addressed to you. You know, you cannot record, most telephone conversation you can't record, but the letter you can keep till the end of time.
Gogo, I think I'm done with my letter, Gogo.
Oh, there are a few things we need to do, Sive, to make sure your letter reaches the right destination first.
Like what, Gogo?
Well, friends, can anyone tell me what Sive needs to put her letter into before she posts it? Yes. Oh, yes, that's correct!
So, number one, we're talking about awareness about letter writing. We are looking at the usage of just creating awareness of postage stamps and the educational value of postage stamps. We're talking about, you know, different services that the South African Post Office provides in its post office.
I was just wondering, am I standing in the right line to post this letter?
Well, Sive, this line is to pay accounts.
Accounts?
Yes, you get all types of accounts, like your telephone bill, your TV license, and your motor vehicle license, which you can all pay at the South African Post Office.
And it's a little bit of edutainment, if you wish.
Put it in the postbox, and they'll send it right away. It's great to get a letter when you're feeling blue. I wonder who it's from. I feel so special too.
We decided to do a play for smaller children, about 6 to 10 years old. And it is all about it's nice to send a letter and it's nice to receive a letter.
A little surprise, we have postcards from the South African Post Office for you that you can write on and send to your family member or special friend. Would you like one? And then you're going to write to your friends? Yes. Okay. Well, here's what we have.
One of the ways you write for children or try and engage for children in this way is not to try and set up something that is in any way negative, and then other things to try and do for this age group. Songs are very important and they reinforce messages, and humour as much as possible.
Just in case it goes missing, we send it back to you, but that very rarely happens because we know what we do.
And I think particularly targeting a younger audience, because they are our future. So it's really good to come into a venue and just have fun with these kids and let them absorb and allow them to see that it's really great to be creative.
This is how we do it, and I'll show you how. Simply lick the stamp and stick it, and we'll send it right now.
Lick it and stick it, everybody! Lick it and stick it! Lick it and stick it!
I think it's simply brilliant. I saw the show for the first time today, and as I was sitting there, I was thinking, where do we take this from here?
Again, keep it tapping, hands clapping, sing along, just until the play ends. Right write your letters.